Okay, so I need to speak with Alize. First things first, I kind of want to finish exploring Doma now that I can fly around. Whee! Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Courage the Cowardly Lupin. I mean, that's obviously a Courage the Cowardly Dog reference, which I honestly did not expect to see in a Final Fantasy game. Because I'm pretty sure Courage the Cowardly Dog was an American cartoon. I don't think Japanese people would have seen that. Oh, whoever's watching, hello. Sorry if I end up being boring. No, no, no. There. That looks really cool in night. Can't go anyhow. Higher and higher. Okay. So I have there and probably down there to get later on. My plans and you wish to come with me, well, far be it for me to refuse. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions and not a single village was put to the torch. Huh. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak. So we need to put a stop to it. Let's begin our search in the north. Okay. Oh, maybe that second person was me when I had the other tab open. That could be. Whee! Or not. Red Mage? That looked like a bard. No. But those attacks don't exactly look like bard to me. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters, then. Dead tiger? can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. Though mayhap suits me better than books. I owe much to a Makode I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. But I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Auriager's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. Heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. Spotted near the ribbons to the south. Okay. Alright. Oh. Haunted Elder. Let's see it. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. Doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Okay, so he's going to attack. Looks like Alizé got him. I saw them attack you while this one fled, since you seem to have everything in hand instead to capture him. An Imperial, I presume. Doman would at least know the rights. I think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Okay. You know, for someone ready to strike, you sure weren't ready to strike. Rest assured the Naori will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be in the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, of course, have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I only want the best Imperial education for our boy. Oh, is that her? That's why she hates Doman so much. Her mother treated her like crap in favor of her son. And she's taking her pain from her childhood out on all of Doma. Oh. My sister's, not mine. Kami, rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. So it's not just that she was treated like crap growing up. Her real parents are dead. Yeah. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed, though a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding. For someone who some days can't even leave her bed, it would strike me as odd that you had her planting rice. That's a rather laborious task for someone who they described as frail. That can only make me think that was a lie. What happened? We were talking and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. We should go and tell the others what happened. But see, now that's how you write a morally gray character. What she does is obviously wrong, but she only does it because of how she was treated growing up. I told the others of our encounter with this guy's soldiers, though we dispose of the bodies. Members of their comrades note their absence. Are you sure you're alright? You've been acting awfully quiet. And then I wanted that, dancer weapon, because that looked cool. Which one is cool this time? Not a big fan of the red mage weapon. The Astrologian. Scholar. Ooh. I like that green. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Scholar one. But seeing as that isn't your nature, Lace returned but a moment ago looking a bit worried. Trouble in Namai, huh? I'll go and ask about it. Armor as it is. Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. The thing is, we don't have enough armor. Be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei, why don't you come too? Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Okay. Well, since I'm on this side, let's finish exploring the map quick. Oh. There's that. Oh, there's something up there? Oh. Hidden Valley. Looks nice. Very tranquil. I do want to check those blue quests quick. What do they give? Fukudo. Doesn't say anything immediately. What about you? Ochimi? Nothing from you. I know the blue quests eventually unlock stuff, but if I don't know what it unlocks right away, I'll do it later. Oh, you're here too. Those soldiers. We have gathered up all the rope we could find, and every tool with an edge, but it is still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there is nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? Of course you can't. Hurry. You never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armor in the village, or someone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. Okay. Suranuki? And he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Yeehaw! Starry-eyed youths. Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation. Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. I'll go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. First things first! Maybe it wasn't in my... Oh, it's Scholar. Dang it. Can't use that then. Doman Steel Longblade. Looks nice. The Battle Axe. Not bad. The Dark Knight weapon. Ah. And the Tachi. Ooh, that's a nice red blade. Yeah, I'm gonna take the samurai weapon this time. Have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Tear them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you. Okay, so we're just gonna go blow up old bits of Magitech for scrap metal. Yeehaw! This certainly takes a bit to pick up. I thought you would fight the Ifrit, not me. Is that like a monkey face? I need to take a closer look. Oh, that's like a baboon face. Interesting. Baboon face that's morphed into a rather sinister looking thing. La, la, la. La, la. That's a lot of armor plating. That was a very interesting looking mount. You have the many plates of steel I demanded? Aha! You spared us the worst when the Guardians came. I think this guy doesn't understand that Hien is actually alive. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet. Restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations, so careful we would be, and yet... Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Cayenne. Ones at the Enclave. They were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Cayenne too lives on, in our hearts, and in his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Hien, alive? It cannot be, you lie. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10, 100, how many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Pugilist weapon. Ah, the piercers. Then there's a lancer weapon. I don't know, I just can't get behind any of the lancer weapons. Meh. Rather bland rogue weapons in my mind. The shield looks nice. I'll grab the Pugilist weapons. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them. Issei and I will stay to help finish the armor. Hmm. Ah. I never realized streaming is quite tiring when you don't have someone to talk to. I will not impose on you. Haname! Speak with Hien. Let me guess, someone asked you to act as my protector. Truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Of course. Yeehaw! Seriously, what the heck are these giant heads? Mangatsu Kiyofusa. Mosen was home to many great and powerful families, men of honor. Once, great swaths were raised and people put to the sword. But little remains stands as a testament to what was and what will never be again. I would take a closer look. No sentries, at least of the living sort. To think this was once a bustling street so full of life, a river of people. But even then, the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly. What cost? Though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. Okay. Oh! You a big boy. Kidomaru. First you reset. I'll see if I can do this. I might not be able to. I won't. I won't. Herbs! Get over here! Uh, this is gonna be here for 25 minutes. Hopefully I don't... Whatever I'm looking for isn't there. Up there it is. I feel like this katana is actually going to be... belong to this... So it is of some kind of historical importance, just not what I was thinking. He never had the chance to drop it. Doma Castle. Moving forces across from Fluminus. So they're on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzin, at least, Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, unto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Hien, son of Kaien, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end... Kami, strike me down. How could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. Iris is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved. Okay. This one any better? Oh, it's just another shade of purple. I return to the house without me. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. Okay. The others at once. Okay. This feels like a rather storied moment to me.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Is that our wonderful trader buddy?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Hello, Mr. Halfshell.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives, coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream, beneath the water, and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
A building is a building. What matters is the heart.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father, and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Wrong.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem, and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
Okay. No plan is perfect. We'll be refining their approach until they begin. But my place is at Hien's side. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Suranuki's working hard, and he says doing what he can to help. But there might be more I can do. Okay. Sitting, all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself? Sorbonne informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day. Okay. I think it only prudent you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. So this is the capture of Doma that I'm gonna go into next.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won, and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Alphino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Ha! Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
What matter is that?
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kayan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people.
Well, he probably knew you were beating yourself
My
up.
unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
So this should be it. There he is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Alpha now, instruct Lise and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Monzen. Where am I going? Over there. Okay. Alexa, stop.
Understood. Wish us luck. Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Sound the alarm! Fluminus is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
Lee's just pulled a dynamic entry. Ah.
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Ah, here comes the Zayla. Still love that giant stone axe.
Ah, war! To wield power, to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling. A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Preening, Oronir! You fear that you will put the sun in shade! Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
Awfully weird designs, in my opinion. Oh, he got two for the price of one.
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Woo! Heck of a lot more elaborate than anything Blizz has done in the past couple of years. Was that the outer wall being blown up? Ah!
The wall is breached. The Kojin 2 will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me!
She's rather calm.
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flailings of a fool. Speaking of which, how fares my brood?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owleth. By all indications, it was a success.
Procedure?
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
Aye, there can be no doubt. The Viceroy is trapped, and so comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock, and do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers. Dungeon time, huh? Jeez. Even when I'm interested, I'm still just getting tired. Maybe I need to change medication. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. A mole, that we might improve our odds because we will divide into two parties. One comprising you and your comrades, the other Gosetsu Yagiri and myself. Even should one meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yotsuyu. Time to take Doma Castle. Looks like I'll have a decently long wait. As well. Oh, well, that did not take long at all. And here I was going to look at Flicker decks. Say anything, so that seems a little too big. Biggin! Oh, he's getting quite ahead. Time to move. Okay. No. I'm dead. That was a bit too big. But not the worst. I've definitely seen much worse. That one. Oh, he's offline. Did he DC? Tsukuyomi's Moonlit Odachi. That looks awesome, but I'm also not sure that's an Odachi. Chokut. Wow. The sheath is nice. The sword is nice, but I think the effect is the saving grace on that one. Yeah. Not a big fan of the bow. So it's been 2 minutes. I don't recognize that symbol. Maybe it... oh, yeah, it is samurai. Interesting. That one can wield a samurai sword backhanded. Just... if you go into the social menu, we have a gunbreaker. Safari outfit, it looks like. Right? Oh, that looks like a boss. Hit it. Oh, I did not see the little bomber guy. I did so good avoiding damage, and then I just... Yeehaw! That was a fun boss. Lancer Dragoon, not for me. Ichino Kuruwa. Yanzian bracelets offending in the... spread. Do that. And that. Hit that. Ooh. Spread. Move, 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 move. That is an interesting looking tank. Stack, 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 stack! I got it. Okay. I misunderstood what that was. It is nice to see mechanics use the same animations when it comes to those mechanics. Like, if it's a stack up mechanic, it uses the same stack up signature. La la. Ooh, treasure coffer. Monk and samurai. Oh. I thought I summoned the AoE one, I guess not. Maybe I accidentally summoned Ifrit again. Refractive laser. Tenshu! At the Hall of the Sacred Swallow.
Rip and tear!
Did they turn him into a space marine?
Boom! We go together!
They turned him into a freaking space marine.
Die, die, die! Die, die, die! We go together!
Okay, so if you get that, you run to the opposite side of the room.
Die! Die! Die!
Root. What is he doing now?
Die! 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 You will die! We go together!
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't look like I got the lockup. Yeah, that went 2 mana. Okay.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all, come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They woke me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew! What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead.
So wait, that was her mother? Wow, that woman deserved all the bad things she had coming to her.
And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive. As a spy for the Empire.
The Empire's the only people that treated her like a people.
Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation.
It's pretty hard to hate her once you know her
That would be
backstory.
enough, I thought. Until I saw a doorman in the road, beaten and broken. My heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh! There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. to bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me?
Like, I feel sorry for you, but you're still cruel. This is how you ride a morally grey person.
'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast.
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
Is Gosetsu being a Hulk right now? Yup.
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold this forever!
No! We will not leave you behind!
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
You better come back, Gosetsu. Oh no.
Gosetsu!
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
Tis naught this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
Oh. Dang it, Gosetsu.
Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu. You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully, and I'm a better man for your guidance. And the Doma we built together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am, Shun. More than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time.
I was not expecting Gosetsu to possibly die. I'm assuming he's dead because he was shot multiple times and he's under rubble. There's a chance he lives? But that seems like a pretty definitive end to me.
Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Okay. He has multiple bullet wounds, being crushed by the ceiling, and now the castle's falling apart. And if he somehow survived all of that, he will then drown.
That was his wish.
Oh.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
That's one rebellion. Thank you. The occupation is ended then, and the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. For aught else, we need to search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river. I could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily without fear of drowning. Yeah. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friends, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. Okay, so either he was pulverized into oblivion, or he is possibly alive. This is most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, It is not impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. The water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. Thank you, Sorban. You but what? Are you sure, my lord? The day is won, and the morrow beckons. Falls to us to greet it. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Gather there. Magnai and Sadu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this trip. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. Yes, we do. And those people you're about to see need something to celebrate.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught. Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course. Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck. We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
Toma! Toma!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that. Right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas, and onward and to the next battlefield.
Almost 72. Very well, there are other ways in which we might celebrate. By rejoining the fight for freedom in Garabanya, for one. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. But we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. Of all concerned, we should leave immediately. You are leaving. We've got our own battle to fight. We're heading back to the steppe. Yes. Or near in the Dathar I'll have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue too must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders. We are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark? No matter, we have plenty to be getting on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. And the captain never was one for mingling. I am a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Hien? Nay. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Her waters have always been fruitful. May you ever walk in crimson. Yes, I'm ready. To Kugane. Rush home. Good, we will lay anchor before the Sekisegumi arrive. Thank you for what you did. How does this look? Not bad. She and Hancock should be waiting for us. I'm on the short pier. Yeah, I might as well just run there. Oh. I don't know why it wouldn't open before. Maybe because I wasn't the leader or something? Finish up the stuff here in Doma. It is a pleasure as ever to see you smiling-faced, Taru. What's so yours, Hancock? Oh, being ruthlessly mean for no reason as soon as you step in the door. Come on. I think the guy earned a break at least. At least he's not Lolorito. Pleasure was all mine, Alphino, I assure you. Already chartered passage for you back to Limsa. Ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. The four of us? You mean to stay in Kugane? Yes, I gave it some thought and I realized that even with Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you made. So basically she's meant to be the ambassador, envoy, emissary, that kind of thing. Yep. I mean, after Lolorito and Teleji, yes. So there you have it. I will remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the hostelry and a half-dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. But you were supposed to be our tailor! We keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. Pier number 2 to be precise. What's this? Oh. So the hostelry. There. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
Hien's coming with us?
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself? Ngorsetsa.
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys, to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
That could have been a story in and of itself, and yet it was a side plot to the main story.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we'd poured into that hole, and for what?
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranier Lupi.
Hmm? New plot point? What? Kryl?
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust you will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear,
I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips until I strip the fat from her.
He's going to torture her, huh? And this is only level 67, jeez! Ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. Let's get back to Ala Mhigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. Oh, rings! Finally getting some jewelry up in here. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. Oh. Still going. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. I'm guessing the Ishgardian part. But in spite of all that and more, we returned better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Ala Mhigo. That obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished. Lord Admiral. Inform me of your... Oh, what tidings? The Alliance still holds the wall despite several Imperial counterattacks. Unable to press further. Commander Kemp and his men have made great strides toward rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations with mixed results. I'm sorry to say, it was a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. During a mission to transport wounded Resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryl was taken prisoner. I'm going to seek out Thancred without delay. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding. Okay. Huh. Jeez. First things first, let's vendor out my bags. And then now that I'm level 70, was there any transmog I was really liking?
This is a reminder. Charge mouse. This is a reminder. Charge mouse.
In descending order? Looks like it is. Descending order of levels. Don't exactly like that hat. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Though I'd have to find an outfit that works with it. That's a bit over the top for my liking. That's definitely over the top. Okay, so really the only one I like is this one. And it's cheap, so let's pick one up. What about body armor? That looks pretty good. Ooh. The current gauntlets I have go with it. I'd have to change my helmet. Dumb configuration. Sound. That's not bad. Ornate indigo. Isn't indigo like a purple? And this is also 70. Not my thing. Pretty sure that just comes from the vendor, right? Oh! But there's none on there, so I will have to add it to, I think, wish list? That or favorites? And that's 60, so I've already looked at that. Then let's... I'm forgetting which one's summoner now. I feel stupid. Arcanist. Air. Oh, that's a nice book. Not bad, but not what I would look for currently. Oh, that is intricate. How much for one of these? 25? That's not a bad price. I'll have to add that to my wish list for the moment. Shinryu's Ephemeral. Oh? I'm expecting that to be a decent chunk. Yes! Add to wish list. Tsukuyomi's Moonlit Grimoire. Oh, it unfolds! Oh, it's like one of those, I don't know the name, but it's the, it's like the paintings. I don't know what they're called, though. Suzaku's Flame-Kissed Grimoire. What? That's stupid. Why is there a limit on the wish list? What does this one look like? That's not bad. What's the other side look like? Huh. Byaku's Inspirited Grimoire. Oh, this has flying ink effects. That's interesting. Shinryu's is gonna cost too much. I'm not super into Tsukuyomi. Suzaku's... I gotta say, I really want it. How much is one of these? Oh. Pick up one of those and kick that off the wish list. Gotta be honest, that doesn't even compare. Try on. That does have its... Oh! It's also cheap. Alright, the silly hat. I'll take it off for now. Ponce can stay, but how much are you? 25k ain't bad, but I'd want to wait just for the time being. Yeah, okay. So now let's go back to Arcanist and add Suzaku's Flame-Kissed Grimoire. Then, yeah, that's the big one. Not bad. Okay. Then... I think just more in mind with what I currently have. Yeah. Any nice looking necklaces? Palladium. Meh. That was cool, whatever that was. Hallowed chest necklace. I believe that's what I'm currently using. Oh, is this more gold? No. Okay. Let's move to hands. Not bad, but not what I'm looking for. And then feet. So I'm still looking for some... Oh, how does that look with my gear? That doesn't look half bad. How much? Decently cheap. I will add that to my wish list. That is rather ugly. Okay. Icon. Okay. Now, Holy Rainbow shoes. Okay, so they're just rather plain shoes. Interesting, but a bit too gaudy, I'd say, for the time being. Oh! Well, okay then. So... I would need to... That also works, but there's none for sale. Oh, I misread it. Okay. Okay. Nothing else I really want to look at, so close that up. Let's head to an inn. Deposit my stuff, and I'll get off for the night. Okay, so I'll swap it to Word of the Goddess. Because the glowing effects actually match my hair pretty well. Then swap these to... Oh, did I not get those? Oh, I swear, didn't I get them? Okay. Yes. Chocobo bag, give me my black dye. I don't think I really have anything I can use in terms of gear for the Gunbreaker yet. It moves! Oh, I like that for that. So far, I'll say save that, and I'll want to work on that later. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to go to Rhalgr's Reach just to see if I can get any of that Allagan gear. I'm guessing not. Wasn't it like something around here? I'll have to double check. Final Fantasy 14, level 70, Allagan from Enna, who is at 13.8. Okay, so I'm nowhere near. 13.8 by 11.6. So over there. Ah, there is no Enna here yet, so I must have to complete the story first. That is perfectly fine. Am I maxed out on the elegant? I am not actually, so I could do that. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna call it there for tonight.